is Cara Bertoncini, and today I am going to take you into the fabulous world of one of dance's biggest influences, Mr. Bob Fosse. I was privileged enough to catch up with New York Times best-selling author Sam Wasson, who has just released his latest book, Fosse, a full-scale biography into the legendary choreographer-director himself. Let's get into this fantastic piece of history. What inspired you to go into the world of Fosse?
The very practical answer is that I wasn't satisfied with any of the other books on Fosse. And they didn't really seem to capture his generosity, his humor, nor even really his despair. He wasn't that guy. He wasn't only one thing. He was basically everything.
Why do you think there was this misconception and sort of one-dimensional view of Fosse?
It's a very attractive premise to think of Fosse as just this dark guy. We're attracted to the darkness, first of all, and second of all, Fosse himself put that forward in All That Jazz, which is basically a dark bummer of a movie, which is funny on the way down. So people thought, well, if that's Fosse's view of himself, it really must be the absolute utter truth. But it's really only one part of the truth.
Was it empowering embodying Fosse for those 3 years?
Well, I didn't really no one embodies Fosse. I mean, you're talking about that video that we did. Was it empowering? I don't think Bob really felt that powerful. I think he felt like a phony, like he stole from Jerome Robbins, like he stole from Jack Cole, like he stole from Fred Astaire. And he was working on borrowed time as an artist, and one day, he'd wake up with no offers and the failure that he feared he always was. So even though Bob had a tremendous amount of power, he never felt like it.
So what was Fosse like as the dancer then? Because we all know him as the choreographer, so what was he like as the dancer?
Well, thankfully you can go on YouTube and see Bob in there are some great dances. But, precision, humor, sensuality. He was sexy, but I think he's more sensual than sexy. And I think that's one of the biggest misinterpretations of Bob's work, is doing it sexy, doing it from the groin. Even though it's groin related, I think it's really from the brain. Unbelievable physical diction, I think he had. Smallness that was titillating and funny.
So, your book, is this a book we need to understand who Bob Fosse really was?
Yes. Yes, you can't really dance Fosse until you understand the man, Fosse, and hopefully this will give some of that sense to a dancer.
And for our viewers out there, what would you tell them is the one most important thing to take from your book?
If there was a... Boy, it's such a long book. Fosse was a wonderful man, fraught with demons. And if you can somehow wrangle that paradox as a dancer when you're doing Fosse, Anne Reinking would say to me, Fosse is all about paradox. And if a dancer understands that, then I think they're on the road to understanding what the style is about.
Sam, thank you so much for your time today. I am re-inspired once again by Bob Fosse. You just have exuded so much energy and wit into the makings and unmakings of this man, and I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You are familiar with twerking, aren't you?
Twerk it, yeah.
Back.
I'm not the best at it though, you're gonna have to back it up.
That's it, and that's what twerking is all about.
Twerk it! I'm too old for this crap now.